Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another haul. This is from Beezy Tarts, and Beezy Tarts is a company that has been around in for quite some time. It is run by a man named John. So there aren't a lot of guys pouring wax, but John is one that is kind of really, really well known around the wax community. His product is absolutely superb. He does only 2-ounce scent shots. That's the only format he does. And he'll do some pre-order models, like pour to order, and then some ready to ship. His website is open right now for ready to ship, but there isn't a lot of selection. This was from a pre-order that was done way back in the end of November. And he had talked about a 40-day turnaround time. He had talked about a 40-day turnaround time for pouring these, excluding holidays and weekends. So it did just arrive early this week. So I did wait realistically almost 3 months in real time for this, but I hadn't done an order from Beezy in a very long time, and I wanted to get a couple of scents. Not really go crazy, but I wanted to get a couple of the scents that he had to offer, because it was a pour to order model, and I could kind of pick and choose what I wanted. So I do have the stuff here, and I'm just going to go over the scents with you. Hopefully it won't take too long. I didn't get duplicates of anything. This was more just like a little sampler that I built for myself. Being that they're 2-ounce scent shots, I'm going to get 2 melts out of each one of these, and I have a lot of wax, so I'm okay. But I do love everything that I got. His stuff is super, super, super strong. And the very first vendor wax tart that I ever melted was a Beezy tart. And it threw like a dream, and it pretty much sold me right off the bat on vendor wax. So he does not have a Facebook group. He only has a business page. So all you have to do is go to Facebook, type in Beezy Tarts, and like his page. And then that will get you the updates for when he's getting ready to restock and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'll start, as always, with the samples. I've got one here that is Pumpkin Caramel Swirl. This is a Bath & Body Works type based off of one of their candles that I love. And I love how his samples are always little donuts. They are so cute, and it's true to size for like a mini donut. So this is going to be perfect for one melt, and this is really spot on Pumpkin Caramel Swirl. Love it, love it, love it every time. I've tried it from a couple of different vendors. I don't know why I never order it. I just managed to get it in samples. But it is so good, like every single time. I'm never disappointed. Great, great scent. Then we've got Mango Sorbet, another little donut sample. Oh, this is good. This is just delightful mango fruity deliciousness. So, so good. That one will be really nice for summer. And I will save the Pumpkin Caramel Swirl for fall, for sure. Okay, now on to what I ordered. I got 14 scent shots. Now, one thing that's going to be different about this video is I don't have scent notes right in front of me. I think for the most part they're going to be self-explanatory. But with John's website, when the scent sells out and is no longer available, the scent description goes off the website. He doesn't have, to my knowledge, any place where he's got like a scent list. So I'm going to have to go off of what I smell, or it's going to be pretty self-explanatory. So this first one here is Bite Me. This is a fruity scent. I know a lot of vendors pour it right off the top of my head. I know it's got cherry and orange in it, and just a bunch of different fruits. It's a little bit tropical, like a little bit of a tropical drink. There's a little bit of an effervescence about it. So that one is Bite Me. This is a favorite. Pretty much any vendor that I order it from, it's going to be consistent across the board as far as the cold smell. Beezy's tarts are super duper strong, so I'm really looking forward to melting this because the cold throw is just really incredible. I feel like I could just take the lid off and like leave it open, and the cold throw, I'd be able to smell it from quite a ways away. Super, super strong. This one here is peppermint bark. So this is a holiday scent. So it's going to be like a peppermint chocolate type scent. Peppermint chocolate candy, candy cane. And it really does remind me of like if you go to the candy store during the holidays and purchase peppermint bark candy. This is exactly what it smells like. It's very chocolate. Very, very chocolate. And then there's just that candy cane coating. So it's like almost like a fudge, like a candy cane fudge type scent. Next we have 7-Up Pound Cake. This is another one that's pretty universal. A lot of vendors carry it. And it is going to be an effervescent cake scent. Really, I mean, 7-Up Pound Cake, it's a real thing. It's a real bakery item where you use, 7-Up rather than milk or water to make a pound cake. And this is really, really nice scent that I like to purchase pretty much whenever it's available. Blueberry cobbler. I had not tried John's blueberry, so I wanted to. His blueberry is... Ooh, this one has sprinkles on it. His blueberry is like a blueberry jam scent rather than a fresh blueberry. It's really, really good, this blueberry cobbler. I mean, blueberry cobbler or blueberry muffin, pretty much any type of like blueberry cake or blueberry pastry scent is gonna come off smelling the same for the most part. And this one is no exception. Just a really good, sweet bakery blueberry scent. Then we have Elf Sweat. This is another popular one amongst vendors. This one is pretty much always the same across the board. Candy corn, candy canes, maple syrup, just candy in general, and then an effervescent soda pop scent. That is generally what pretty much all vendors use when they pour elf sweat or elf treats or elf whatever. So this one is going to be the same. I imagine this one's probably going to be stronger than some of the other ones that I've melted just based on the cold throw. But it is really, really good. So that is one that is getting saved for the holidays. Chicks Dig It is another fruity blend, kind of like Bite Me, that I think also has a boozy note in it. Do I know exactly what the notes are? No. This is definitely darker than Bite Me. Bite Me has more of a citrus element. This has more of a berry element to it. So this is like a darker fruity blend. And then I don't know if I'm correct that it does have a little bit of a boozy note in it, but it does come off that way. It comes off very much like a fruity cocktail. So that is another really, really good one. Then we've got Neapolitan Ice Cream. I haven't seen this one from too many vendors. This one's going to be a chocolate vanilla strawberry ice cream scent, and it really does come off smelling like an ice cream parlor. It's literally like you stepped into an ice cream parlor. So I do like that one a lot, and actually kind of wish I would have gotten more because it's pretty unique. I know Bath & Body Works has a candle called Ice Cream Shop, and I think this may be a dupe of that. It's coming off smelling a lot like that candle. Very, very good. This one right here is one that I really, if I had the opportunity to go back and buy like 10 of them, I would do it. If he ever stocks this again, I will go back and buy a bunch of these. This is French Baguette, Bath & Body Works dupe. French Baguette is a Bath & Body Works candle that smells literally like bread. It smells like fresh baked, like the French bread when you go into the grocery store and they have like your local grocery chain and they bake the fresh French bread and garlic bread at like 4 p.m. or whatever, and you walk in and you can smell it. That's exactly what this smells like. It was one of my favorite candles that Bath & Body Works ever had. The candle looked like this picture. It was one of my very favorite candles of all time from Bath & Body Works, and they discontinued it. So I don't know what I was thinking buying only one of these, but I'm sure he'll stock it again sometime, and I will buy a crap ton of them because it is phenomenal. Cherries in the Snow, I am thinking is a Yankee Candle dupe because they have one called Cherries on Snow, but I could be wrong. Now, to me, this smells like, well, I'll be honest. It smells a little bit like, there's a new soap that came out this week from Lush. And the soap is called, it came out in North America, it's called Hand of Friendship. And it smells like snow cake, so almond marzipan and Happy Blooming, which is a cherry blossom scent. It smells like those two blended together. This smells a lot like that soap. So I'm almost getting like an almondy cakey marzipan scent and then a cherry blossom type scent to go along with it. So it is really nice one that I think I could melt it pretty much any time, but I'm probably going to do it in the spring. Then we have Strawberry White Cake. This is another one that is super popular with vendors nowadays. This is like a strawberry shortcake scent. So it's going to be a sweet strawberry and then a like a white cake or an angel food cake type of scent. And that's exactly what this is. So we've got our sweet strawberry, not overly sweet. This is actually a lighter scent, but it definitely smells like strawberry shortcake. Like when you've got the angel food cake, the strawberry topping, and then the whipped cream. Then over here we've got pistachio pudding cake. You guys all know how I feel about pistachio. So I had to get one of these, of course. And that's exactly what this is. This is just a pure pistachio pudding cake scent. Nothing more, nothing less. Absolute perfection. I love this. And when I talk about, in my other videos, I've talked a lot about pistachio blends. And I've said, you know, once you have pistachio involved, that's what you're getting. Almost every pistachio blend that I have smelled smells like this. Pistachio is such a strong fragrance oil that it pretty much overtakes absolutely anything that's blended with it. And what you're getting is like a pistachio pudding cake scent, which is totally fine with me. It's so good. Then I got Marshmallow Bread, just a couple more. This one is Marshmallow Bread, and this one is, to me, pretty close to French Baguette. So I'm glad that I got both. This one is also a like fresh baked bread scent with just a little bit of sweetness. Marshmallow is a fantastic blending scent, but it doesn't really come off as much of anything by itself. So this one's going to be a lot sweeter than French Baguette, but they're similar. The underlying note is that fresh baked French bread scent. Then I have Cake Batter Fudge. Wasn't really sure what to expect with this one. And this one is absolutely the lightest on cold sniff. It really does kind of smell like cake batter to me. So like if you were to do like a funfetti cake and you're mixing it, and then you were to hover your face over the bowl where you're mixing the funfetti cake and inhale, that's what this smells like. So it literally smells like raw cake batter to me. It doesn't have really any like baked element in it. It just smells like cake batter. It's really good, and this is going to be a really good blender. I don't know what I would blend it with, so I may just melt it by itself, but this would be another one that would be a good blending note. And then last but not least, my baby Serendipity. I always have to try everybody's Serendipity. It's just one of those things. So Serendipity is cherry, coconut. There's other notes. I can't think of them right now. But it's mainly like a cherry and coconut and like a vanilla scent. It's fruity, to be sure. It's absolutely fruity. But it's like a creamy fruity. This isn't the world's greatest Serendipity that I've tried. The greatest Serendipity that I've tried is actually by Rose Girls. That's like just a Serendipity note by itself. But this one's good. It's not, like I said, not the most fantastic, but it is a good one. I'd probably buy it again just because I don't have a whole lot of Serendipity just by itself. But all in all, I'm really absolutely not disappointed with anything that I got. I mean, I think I've got some favorites. My favorites on cold are going to be French Baguette. Bite Me. Bite Me is a really, really good one on cold. And yeah, they're falling over. And then Cherries in the Snow was a really, really nice surprise because I don't really remember ever going crazy over that Yankee Candle. So I don't really know if this is a dupe or not, but whatever it is, I feel like I should have probably gotten about 10 of these as well. So I've got to be on the lookout for this one when he pours it again, and then of course the French Baguette, because they are both the standouts to me, and then the Bite Me. Super strong, throw you against the wall cold throw on that one, so I can't even imagine what it's going to do when it's hot. Anyway, so that is my haul. Give Beezy's Facebook business page a like, and you will find out when he's restocking, what he's doing, all that good stuff. But that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an excellent, excellent day. I'll see you in the next one.